Hey, what's going on, everyone? We're going to be talking about how to barbell cycle hang power cleans. Now, before we get into it, all my Olympic weightlifting friends and fans and people who are way into it, we're not going to be doing the exact technique that you would do in Olympic weightlifting if you're going for a heavy single hang power clean or if you're just going for a clean period. So it's a little different. So in the world of CrossFit, we do Olympic weightlifting to not just get more powerful or speed or strength. We also do it for metabolic conditioning, just to kind of create that draw on our system so we get better with GPP. So we can have a similar movement and use it in different ways, and that technique might change as well. So what's kind of funny is the better you get at technique with cleans, and you start doing hang power cleans with your feet in the proper position, you can actually, a lot of times you see people lift more weight going with that starfish hang power clean where they're going heavy, but it doesn't lend itself to you actually cleaning more weight long term when it comes to actually going into the squat, everything like that. So barbell cycling with a hang power clean. So we see a lot of people when we do this, and I'll do it in slow motion. Here I am, I explode up, those elbows come around, and they come down and they go whack. Or they come down and they catch it here, and my arms are bent, and they throw it back up off their hips, which takes a lot of energy. Both of them take a lot of energy, and we're not learning kind of the athletic side, the agility, balance, coordination that we'd like to see. So as cool as you might feel like you look, because you're using a really heavy weight doing hang power cleans, and you're kind of throwing it off the hip with those arms bent, or you're doing something kind of funky with it, we want you to learn new skills and become athletic, not just kind of grunt through and power through movements. So one of the beautiful things about Olympic weightlifting is that it's so athletic. It doesn't just take brute force. There's position, coordination, balance. You really have to be aware, and it's something you have to practice a lot more than people realize. So when I do, touch and go hang power cleans, start with a lightweight when you do this, right? So here I am, the first one comes up, catching on my shoulders. Shoulders are a little tight, right? That front rack position isn't doing too well right now. And then there's an athletic catch that we want to see. So I pop it off, I actually come up on my toes a little bit, and as I come down, I'm loaded up here like a spring, and before that barbell makes contact with my quads, my hips start to open already. So I'm not banging the bar forward. As it comes down, my hips are closed a little bit, and before this bar touches my quads, I'm opening up already, bringing them back to neutral. So my hips will go back, neutral, back, neutral. It's not a catch, throw. I meet the bar on the way down, so I get that nice, I hate to call it a bounce, but that kind of, not a catch and throw, but reactionary force driving that bar up off the hang power clean. Now when the hang power cleans get heavy, we have to do a little bit more of letting that bar come down our legs. And again, we see a lot of people go, and then pause and come back up. So when people do this, the second mistake is they come down, pause, and then just go knees forward with that chest up, and check out this body position. Is this strong at all? A lot of load on the back, and they come up with it. So the way to kind of go lower and scoop with it is comes down, brushes off the quads. You can see that bar is a little bit away from me, and then I bring the hips back to neutral as I come up, and that's what creates contact. So again, down, it brushes, comes back up. Practice it slow motion with the PVC pipe. Grab a 15-pound bar, then grab a 35, a 45. Practice it, but don't go up and wait until it's smooth and crisp, and then you don't have to think about it as much when you have heavy weight. So I hope that helps you in your CrossFit Metcons. Play around with it. Let me know how it affects your WODs. Talk to you guys soon.